All
That's our
right.
main, and we are there, and we are rolling again. Hopefully, back down the hill.
Access denied. Access granted.
Hey guys, one more time. After this, I pop on a movie
Take a
and put
nap.
my bunny slippers on and watch TV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what you said you was on the phone earlier?
Yeah, I was on the phone. Sorry when you were texting me about your show. I was talking to I won't tell you who I was talking to, but I was talking to a pretty cool guy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Pretty knowledgeable
Huh?
guy. So what are you
Who's
drinking
that?
there? Iced tea?
Um, not one of those monster.
Mikey 550, how you doing? Hey Jerry.
Monster drinks.
Oh really? You like those, huh?
One of those monster drinks that will keep you awake all night. Then I can watch scary movies and be
What's
freaking
in
out.
those things? Is it caffeine or is it something else that's in them
Yes,
or
like a Red Bull.
Red Bull?
It's
At
all
my old house, this old lady used to drink them. I think it gave her a heart attack or something. She was an old Italian lady.
somebody
What's up,
told
bitches?
me they're known for that.
Hey, what's up, Gunter?
And you got your echo on? Hey,
I
Mikey
don't
Five. How you doing, buddy?
sugar and caffeine.
Hey, Jerry. Rodney, how you doing? What's up? What's up? Witches, huh? I think Halloween's over already.
Bitches.
Hmm.
Hey
Well,
Roger, what's
it
up?
rhymes
There's
with
a there's a fisherman, a real fisherman, Roger Mailer in Davao.
oh,
Life is wonderful, Mikey, huh? I heard
who's
you are gonna have a show tomorrow. Mikey
who's
550.
gonna have a show tomorrow?
Mikey 550 is. How you doing, Jay?
Hey, Jay, how you doing, buddy? Another day in the big city, huh?
Oh yeah.
Well, over there it's morning time. What time is it there? 9 o'clock, huh?
Almost 10 in Manila.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I started a little bit early. Oh, that's life. That's life in the fast lane. And
I'm gonna start I'm gonna
there's
start
so
singing
much
Frank
going on.
Sinatra songs. That's life. People are gonna tell me to shut up.
Well, probably, most likely,
That's what all the people
don't know
say.
how many languages, but yeah.
So how's the weather in the Philippines? Is it nice and sunny and warm and blue skies?
I don't know. Um, I, I think I talked to my daughter today, and
Which
she
one?
she was, huh?
Was it Pearl? Was she the
Well,
Pearl?
she tries to get the phone from Star,
Ooh.
but Star tries is stronger, faster.
Ooh. So these girls athletic too? Your daughters? Like you, they take after
Well,
you?
yeah, they're just huge. They're just
Mm-hmm.
tall and lengthy. So they overpower everybody. So they get their own way a lot.
It's kind of like Kevin Hankinson, right?
I
He's
never get my
tall.
own way.
He was tall. Well, in your younger years, you did, right? You were tall, big, and powerful.
And look how far that got me.
Who could move a crab pot by themselves other than you on one of those fishing boats?
Everybody can when the boat rocks. when the wave hits, then you just push when the wave goes. You don't push when the wave is hitting you. So
Yeah.
that's why I could because it's around 700 pounds. But
Wow.
when you're pushing with it instead of against it, then it wasn't so hard.
That looks like beautiful country up there. If I could only stand the cold, man. There's a show on about Alaskan people. It's pretty cool that I watch on Discovery. What's up,
Well,
Raymond?
which ones? Because are you talking about the hailstones? Because that's right there in where my sons are.
I was laying in bed the other night, and
Yuck!
there's this old man.
I'm trying not to get that picture in my head with you laying in your bed. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to be rude.
And there was this old man. He looked really old. He had bottom teeth were all missing and everything. And he was talking to this younger guy. Then I guess he had heart trouble. And his cabin that he built was way up in the mountains. And he went to his cabin, and it was very peaceful up there.
Yeah,
beautiful, beautiful scenery. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. But I bet you when it snows and it gets nasty, it ain't too fun.
well, and there's probably no trees up there either. Why know why?
I
Because he chopped them down to make the cabin. Then he chopped them more down to make firewood for that winter.
Yeah. He had a little log cabin. It was like sitting way up in the mountains. Oh,
Yeah.
it'd be nice for a change, but I don't think I could live there forever.
Everything is nice for a change, but everybody thinks we can do it forever.
Yeah.
So forever is a long time, and it's not that easy to hold that existence.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stay on too late because yesterday I overstayed, and
Oh, yeah.
then I didn't take my meds on time, and everything started to
Spin.
act as like a house of cards. No, not really. Not, yeah. I had a log cabin in Alaska. Probably fallen down by now.
You did? You had one up there? Oh, Roger did. Roger.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how you put it together. If you put it together by sod and mud, yeah, most likely. But if you put it together by cement and grass, mixing them together, make a solid base, put the logs in between, then you have a better, longer life.
Ray said your house of cards are falling apart with Kevin Spacey. Isn't Kevin Spacey that actor that everybody's catching him molesting him or something like that? Homosexual molestations or something like that?
Yeah.
He's been in the news lately.
He was one of my favorite actors. So that really throws
Oh, really? I
yeah.
used to like Al Pacino. He's old now, though.
Yeah.
See what's in the news about Kevin Spacey.
When is Kiwi Bike supposed to leave?
I don't know. He's probably there already. Oh, here it says Richard Dreyfuss's son alleges Kevin Spacey groped him when he was 18. Wow.
What does groat mean? Like Copperfield or
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
what does that mean?
Let me read the article. It says Richard Dreyfuss' son, Harry Dreyfuss, has come forward with new allegations that Kevin Spacey groped him while he was at Spacey's apartment with his father. For Buzz News, his father was working on the play Complicit at the Old Vic with Spacey, and the two Dreyfus's had gone to Spacey's apartment to run lines. Dreyfuss had met the actor once previously, described being nervous but excited when he met him for the first time. First time I met him,
Well,
put all
okay.
my
Captain says, "You're back." Well, that's just a massage.
yeah. Well, he's in the right place, Hollywood. Right? Those type of people, they love it there, huh?
Yeah, and I guess not just Hollywood, but New York. Places
Oh
of fame.
yeah,
Every place, Bollywood, all these places, except maybe Nashville, but all these other places probably got it.
wow, this is crazy. Yeah, you want to forward now with this nonsense? Yeah, I don't know. It's funny, isn't it? It's funny how they're all coming forward now.
Well, yeah, because it's an avalanche. So when you burn one, then it's easier to burn everybody else. So
Exactly. Just think of all those child actors like Shirley Temple and those young, like Mickey Rooney, all those young people, and so, those people were all molested. Sick fuckers.
yeah,
Yep, I agree with you, Ray. Something wrong with those people. That's the next thing they'll legalize in America is molesting children. You having sex with kids or something.
well, they should
So
just have capital punishment in the courtyard.
well, everything is just upside down in this world today. It's craziness. The way any normal person would think is just the opposite. And they want to chastise us because of if we have different values than they have. It's we're the weird ones, right? We're the haters. We're haters. Oh, really? Hey, you see that?
What's that?
Rodney Jones says Shirley Temple wrote about it in her book when she was like 13.
Oh yeah, but everybody thinks, oh, like she's just a
And
madman.
racists are making abnormal behavior acceptable. Yeah. Mr. Karma says, Kevin, your show sucks.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah. Any
That
suggestions how we can improve it?
thanks, buddy. Uh, you know,
Yeah, Weinstein, exactly. They didn't complain, gun term, or say anything about him when they had to sleep with him to get the movie role. Now that they made millions.
my show doesn't suck all the time. I guess it was pretty good last night.
I think
What
you
did
should commit suicide, Mr. Karma, whatever you are. What are you, a Buddhist? Why don't you go visit Buddha?
Well, he probably thinks you did. Oh heck. Well, I hope he's not one hater that.
Yeah, kick him out, Kev.
Up. Well, at least he's friends of John Doe's. That's nice.
I doubt it.
Well, he's right here talking about him.
Well, he probably
Maybe
fights
it's-
with him when he's here or something under another name.
Well, I agree with them. Well, I mean, we got Mark here too, Raymond, Captain Gun Term. What Black Expat? Oh, this guy. What about Sky Dragon? We got a lot of guys here that make this place rock. That's a little bit discrimination. Oh, British Bike is here.
Captain
Oh,
Spaulding.
and right here is also Mr. Jerry, and we got Mikey 550. I mean, maybe he just. I think you just said that a little bit too early. I think you can change your mind now.
So Obama's given up on the Philippines, huh?
What he wants to come back?
Yeah, that's what somebody just said, that he might come home. I think it was Jay that said that he might come home in June. Yeah, I don't think that's in this day and age, that's enough money to survive.
Well, only if you own your own land and property.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bye, buddy. That's not very nice. Making insults to my
Well,
people. You never gotta. Bye, bye. Gone with the wind.
I don't know.
Well, hey, Sky Dragon, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Obama there. Is the girl that him and he just split up with? Did he have another? He didn't he have another girl before her or something? Wasn't he down somewhere in the
The
southern
guy
part of
was
the
a
Philippines?
playboy. He had a whole bunch of everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
He had more. He had more women than me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not bragging, but yeah,
Jeez,
I only had two.
that is a pretty low amount of money by any standards. $400 a month. Jeez, a little more than $10 a day. He smokes like, well, it doesn't cost much to smoke there, but he smokes like a fiend. I mean, I smoke too, but I roll my own.
Oh, you was in jail before, huh? Because inmates used to roll this joints, pin joints, cigs.
Yeah, everyone needs a hobby, exactly. Yeah, he exactly, gun term. Didn't he just get a whole bunch of stuff? I remember seeing he moved to Cebu there. Uh-huh. Yep. And I remember he said he had a friend that was helping him out or something like that. Because I started
Or maybe
watching
his
Barry
friend make him a bouncer or something.
when
Wasn't
that,
he used to be a bouncer someplace?
when he, that's what he said, when that controversy was going on between him and PV. I thought maybe he thought I thought him they were going to rumble, but
I can't. What?
I saw this biker. I took my wife to Sam's Club today to get some stuff, and I had the coolest hoodie on. On the back of it, it says, "Don't let your tongue get your teeth knocked out." That was. I told my wife, I said, "Honey, that is a great saying."
What the
Yeah,
heck are you talking about?
using your mouth.
Yeah.
Your mouth can get you in trouble, right? You can get your teeth knocked out by your tongue flapping.
Hmm.
He was a mean looking dude. Obama's 40. Jeez, it's awful young to retire unless you have something wrong with you or something, maybe a medical problem.
Well, I wish him luck.
Yeah.
He, you got to change your ways one way or another.
Yep. How about two girls going at it?
Maybe he could be roommates with Frank.
I don't know.
Combine your money.
He's got a bad back, yeah. Oh, a bar fight. Nowadays, they can do a lot of stuff for like spinal stenosis and all that shit. They can fuse your stuff and yeah.
I heard some people get shots in the back, in the spine. I couldn't imagine that. Bad enough get them in your knees.
There's surgeons in New York that can fuse your spine and stuff so you can walk and shit. My mother like collapsed like about 5 years ago. She was living with me and my wife, and this doctors did a surgery on her back, and right after the surgery, she felt good. Great surgeon. She recovered very quickly, within a week or two.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's a tough old bird. She's going to be 81.
Well, that's not too old.
No.
What are you, 75?
Me? I'm 57.
Yeah.
I'm older
I'm
than
bad. I was close.
Yeah. I might look 75, but
Hey, I'm just trying to help you out, man.
hey, who was that guy when I was in my shop the other day? He goes, I thought Kevin was ugly, but Richard, until I saw Richard's face, he's really ugly. I told my wife that.
Yeah,
she cracked up laughing.
She probably agreed as she was walking away smiling. Yep. That's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Everything's good. I just came on to say, hey, see how you guys are doing. I hope and I trust that everybody's doing great. I'm feeling fine. The low pressure lifted up a little bit, and yeah, everything is okay.
Hey, Kev, how'd you like that female translator thing that I sent you on Facebook? Was that cool or what?
Yeah, until if you lit up and you press the wrong buttons, and you're saying the opposite.
Yeah. I thought that was hilarious. My wife actually sent that to me. I was laughing like hell.
Oh,
Yeah, to understand women thinking.
So she got a kick out of it first.
Oh yes. She knows she won't post stuff like that to Facebook, but she knows I will. So yeah. I sent it to you and to my friend Brian. He's a biker. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What happened? Where is Spiker? What's going on? Back in the kitchen. Yeah.
Back to the kitchen galley, bitch again. Stay bright, Big Kev. Yeah.
Stay bright. Yeah. Well, no, you don't want to be too bright because then you get burnt out before your time. So if you just stay in the middle and you can keep the same composure, that's the ticket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Talk about the same composure. Um, I I played back my show last night a little bit towards the end, and I like to owe Jason a apology for knocking his donation that he.
Who?
Hey, let me finish what I'm talking. I want to finish. I want to apologize for knocking his. I was talking about his donation, and I was laughing about it, but I apologized for laughing, and I didn't mean to sound ingrateful, and I know that's what it sounded like, and you know, um, I know you try to help me.
I don't know. For some reason, I don't hear you, Kevin. Huh? Mm.
Is want to publicly come back and apologize and say that I apologize for sounding not grateful for that money that you put into my account and that helping hand when you was trying to show me how to do some of that telemarketing stuff like that. So yeah, I appreciate your help and Jeff, you helped me when I needed to get some meds. You stepped up and without me asking you, send me some money and put it in my PayPal account. So yeah, I appreciate that. And yeah, so that was real cool of you doing that. So I tried to get a hold of you guys earlier, but you was at work and you didn't have time. So I don't know. I think you went out tonight. So I just am I having echo? And anyway, I'm just doing an open apology, and maybe I don't know if you got time to hear this. I just wanted to make it a public note that I apologize, and that's it. So that's all.
Well, it was a very long, crazy show. Everybody was having a good time and stuff. People were. It was off the hook. And I don't know anything about your business, and I really don't care to. You know what I mean? But you know, everybody was just having a good time, being crazy, and I don't know why people are so take such things to heart. People say everything. You know, anybody who doesn't know you're a good guy is there's something wrong with their head. You know.
Well, no, I mean when people want to help somebody and they got questions, and if somebody doesn't want to dig into the library and pull out information, maybe other people think that something's fishy in there. They don't. It doesn't smell right.
Yeah.
Maybe they think that there's a shenanigan brewing. I don't know. but there's a lot of people that's out there scamming, and like I said, I'm not out. I got the same clothes and same everything. Only thing that I'm losing is my weight. So anyway, yeah. But yeah, I'll keep you guys on the loop on what's going on a little bit more, I guess. Yeah, so some of you guys I talk privately, then some of you guys I talk just like right now because inquiring minds with flashlights want to know what's going on. So yeah, I hope everybody's satisfied and they could put away the pit right now. Anyway, I said my piece, and I don't know how far I'm dropping it right now. So
yeah. Mark Evanis says, Kev, I'm going down the religious road now. I'm just lighting some candles for you at the local church.
Cool, buddy. Yeah. Don't buy a whole bunch of candles. Just buy one and burn the other end, and then you can have two at the same time.
Oh, it was supposed to start today?
Helpful advice.
The anti-fascist riots were supposed to start today? Oh, today was the day they were supposed to start?
I know sometime it was supposed to happen.
It seems like the 60s all over again. I remember when I was a little kid. You guys, most of you guys weren't born then, but I was born in 1960, and I remember when I was like 7, 8, 9 years old, all these people were burning shit and fighting in the streets, and it was crazy.
They had better drugs.
Oh, it was Ray, huh? Oh, really? What's his name? Rand Paul?
Mr. Jerry, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys. How you doing?
He ran for president, huh? What is he, like a libertarian or something, Kevin?
Who's that?
Paul? Rand Paul? I don't know which one it is. There's Pauls. Mikey, I gotta let you this through. Oh, it came through. Homosexual tag. Hey, Jerry.
Well, I don't think we can say that on the
What, homo?
I don't know. So, sometimes I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm a little bit lost of words sometimes. So what's going on, you guys? What's
They're having a ball as usual in the chat.
Is there a fight in the chat or what's going on here?
No. They're just being funny as usual, Jerry.
Oh.
Mikey 550's there, and Roger and Raymond and Rodney Jones, all the usual guys.
On another show earlier, he was kind of like, I never expected seeing him on somebody else's show. So
who's that?
Kind of shocked. John Doe.
Oh, John Doe. Whose show was he on?
He was on. Remember that link I sent you this morning?
I probably didn't open it.
Josh.
Huh?
His name is Josh. My person's life.
When I opened that, it was a picture of a guy, and I didn't know what the hell you were talking about. I didn't see any link to any show.
Did he have a live chat or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets like around 9,000 viewers.
John Doe was on
Mom
there?
and Dad live here.
John Doe was on there?
I was. Yeah, Victor. I said hi to them. They said hi back.
Oh.
But I
John
don't.
Doe.
I didn't. He got a nice, peaceful show. His show is moving a little bit fast, so I just said hey, and he told me that he's gonna come down for Christmas. His parents live in Lexington, Kentucky, so he was asking how's the weather here, and then that was pretty much it. And then when I left, I told everybody to give them likes, and that was it.
Just give me likes. I just want likes. I just want to be loved.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I thought we were having a guest.
Hey, Terry's here. Terry's in the chat. I always like Terry. He makes some good comments.
Oh, he's a funny guy, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Like Mike Luna says, Terry's always ragging about his wife. She's probably some gorgeous babe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet she is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, you had an interesting show yesterday. I kind of caught a glimpse of some of it.
Well, sometimes we have interest in a show. Sometimes it just happens, and sometimes we make it happen.
It's all about fun, right, Kev? It's just entertainment. That's all, you know.
Yeah.
We're not solving world events here. It's
Hey, Randall, how you doing, brother?
we're not senators
There's a good man right here.
and politicians.
You know, there's a lot of good people that comes around. Oh,
Chris and Sabu, yeah, he's live. Oh, we had to send a message to Frank and tell him Chris is walking around Fuentes Boulevard.
All right,
He's
Chris.
a good guy. Chris is
Not laughing with you.
Yeah, Terry.
Everybody should go for a moment.
Yeah, Richard with the mask on. I think I know what he's talking about. That's funny.
Say hi, Chris, from the chair.
Shit.
Wow. We're not doing too bad, are we? 34 people, 26 minutes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's doing a show right now. I mean, besides Chris, obviously
Chris
going live.
He's gonna come on anyway.
You know what? There's people that like them street live shows. I mean, I put up videos of just streets of Dumaguete or streets of Manila, and there's people that just like that kind of stuff, And there's others that don't. They might think it's boring or something.
They'll say, Chris, go down by that hospital where all those hot nurses are, man. Following girls around.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
Yeah, that's what they want. But again, Frankie, man, he's got his own style too, So.
Well, he evidently he took acting classes. I could tell how everything gets merged together. Hey, Black Expat, how you doing, Jay? Love your show.
I guess Bama might be going back home, huh?
Sweet home Alabama.
The banjo on his knee. We're only laughing with you,
Well, I don't know if he'll go back home. I told him, just go get yourself another girl.
Yeah. We were even telling
that could last for like 9 months, until
we were telling Bob Cooper that too. Just get another girl.
What's the deal with Bob? Is he just looking for another place to live, or is he going back home? Or
he wants to go walkabout for a while.
We'll just travel around. Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool.
I think Kevin, he wants to show you his boobs again.
I hope
Bob
not.
Cooper.
I hope not.
Yeah.
Well, you got stretch marks and look like a map of a place I don't want to go to. Just joking. If you're in the shadows, I can see your eyes. Blink.
Yeah.
Oh heck! Did you get anything accomplished?
Me, nothing. I watched my wife and a friend of ours fix the fascia on my house because the friggin' carpenter didn't come to do it. He bailed. I was gonna get paid $900, Jerry, to do it, and he didn't. He said, "I'm coming over."
You know what?
Sign a contract.
You signed a contract too?
No, he wanted me to for $900, and the deductible on the insurance was $1,000 So had to pay it out of pocket, right?
Right.
So I said, "Geez, hon, this is a lot of money to get that piece of aluminum tacked on the house
for $900." Yeah, you could find a handyman who'll do that shit for less.
Yeah. So our friend saw the picture I posted on Facebook, and he goes, "What? $900? You can get half your roof replaced for that."
Yeah.
I said, "I don't know about that."
Well, I saw the picture you had on Facebook. It's just basically one piece of siding, right?
Yeah. The wind caught it. It was
the flashing or something like that up there.
This is an old friggin' house, like 75 years old or something. Somebody like put plastic windows in it and roofing and stuff, and they did a half-ass job on it, to try to make some quick money.
I mean, you can definitely get a handyman. I'll do for $300. I mean, basically,
Yeah.
and really, all you gotta do is pop a ladder up there, go up there. But make sure if you ever hire people to do stuff on your house, make sure they have workman's comp insurance.
You can't even get people to work in New York, man. They're so fucking lazy.
Yeah, they are. Well, it's everywhere. Chicago is the same thing. It's hard to get people to come out. Like my refrigerator just went out here on the bottom. The freezer's working. So I called my landlord. He goes, "Yeah, he'll be out there either Thursday or Friday." And here we are Saturday. The guy didn't show up yet. So it's hard to find a good handyman. But the problem is when you get people to work on your house like that, man, you got to be careful because there's a lot of scammers out there. They'll fake an injury. Yeah, they'll try to collect workman's comp. So what we always do is we always ask if it's an independent contractor, we always ask for their workman's comp insurance. And what they'll send you is they'll send you a certificate of insurance, but you got to look on there because it'll say they have liability insurance, but the box where it says workman's comp insurance, if it's not checked off, they don't have workman's comp.
So don't hire them.
Yeah, don't hire them. And unfortunately, because a lot of small independent contractors won't buy workman's comp insurance. It's too expensive for them. But if they fall on your property and get hurt, you're screwed. You're going to get sued. You might as well hand them the keys to your house, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, they'll do that. So.
Yeah. That's good advice.
I'm over. I'm in Cebu right now. I'm just saying hi to everybody, but really? I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back on the other side.
My wife would like to question you about Cebu, Kevin, since you're there.
Well, no, I'm right here, but I'm right here talking to Chris. I'm just there. I'm back again.
Yeah. All right. Kevin. He's a pretty nice family guy, Chris and Cebu.
Chris is really cool.
Honey, your hands are like ice cubes.
Went over there and said hi to him, and
this girl's got tropical blood in her, man. She's been like an ice cube since she's been in New York, man. Winter, spring, summer, fall. When she's in the Philippines, she's like, perfect.
Yeah, my wife's the same way, so I think it's a Filipina thing, So.
Yep.
Yeah, Chris. I'm trying to see if he's
right, hon. Right.
Left.
Right, left. Are you a lefty?
Stop talking to hear yourself.
You know me. I entertain myself.
Me too, but that's in different ways, I'm sure.
Yeah. Honey, Jerry was telling me about when you hire a private contractor, make sure they have workman's comp because you can get in big trouble.
Are you still smoking?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Remember the Addams Family? Did you ever watch that as a kid? When
Yeah.
what was the wife's name? Morticia. Her whole body would smoke. That was a crazy show.
Huh.
I thought her name was Elvira.
No, that wasn't Elvira. That was Morticia.
Oh.
Gomez and Morticia. Yeah, I love that show. I
Yeah.
loved the Munsters too. As a kid, that was good. No, Chris doesn't want to hang out with anybody for some reason.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
I do.
Oh, heck. Yeah. Yeah, kind
I
of.
haven't been taking my Allegra. I don't like to take pills.
What kind of pills?
It's Allegra. It's like for allergies, you know.
Oh,
Really, it
yeah.
works good, but I'm just not a fan of taking pills.
I don't even take aspirin, man. To be honest with you.
Right, hon?
If you don't have to, don't do it.
You're gonna get pregnant if you don't take your pills.
My wife goes, "I'm going to get pregnant if I don't take my pills."
Oh, great. Oh, shit.
Yeah, of course you can, Mike. You can pimp your show out here. Get on the mic.
Yeah, but if you could come on and
Come on, Mikey.
let me throw
Why
you a
not? Come
link.
on for a few minutes.
I would
I
never.
think Mikey's more handsome than you, Kevin.
He's an old man. You gotta
Plus, he
give
can
him, like,
sing
humor
in
him.
Filipino. Plus, he can sing in Filipino.
Don't get me involved.
Like,
That's why he's got a lot of game with the girls.
All right, let's see who's going to sneak on here. You never know. It could be a surprise.
Oh, I know. I mean, we had that one guy slither in.
What'd you say?
People do slither in sometimes.
Well, I just hope I'm cool with those guys now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just do your show, man. Do your show. Don't worry about people. People are going to come and go in your life. Do your show.
So, how was Mikey's first show? Did you go to it, Jerry? Were you there?
Yeah, I was actually in the chat. It was actually pretty good. He did a really nice job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really nice job.
I think I was sleeping in last Sunday, and I wanted to hear it.
Yeah, his
Mikey,
show's kind of early, but he did a nice job.
He's got a unique perspective. I like his attitude. He's a cool guy.
Hey, there he is. He's just popped in on the chat.
Oh.
On the panel here. Hey, Mikey.
Hey, ¿cómo está, amigo?
Maybe you can't hear.
That's like, how you doing, old timer? I'm just a good-looking guy.
Oh, really?
Where's Jay? Come on, Jay. You should have Jay come on too, man.
Who wanted to debate? Oh, it was Jay and Frank that wanted to debate or something, right?
Yeah,
but Frank wouldn't come on.
Open right now. I never closed the doors, so
Frank won't come on.
Walk into the light. All is welcome.
Yeah, that's true, Rodney. They need to come up with some. I don't know. I think today there's really nobody doing a show except maybe Chris doing a little live show. But I think Chris only does a live show for about 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and he's pretty much gone. So I don't think it doesn't really affect the people that are watching with this show. I don't think so. But Mikey popped off.
Huh. Well, I seen him blinking, so maybe that was like Morse code. I could read it off.
Oh, here he is. He's back on. He might just have some internet issues or something. There he is.
Mikey, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the madness. Of my show.
I heard some of them kids are pretty crafty in the Philippines. Like they can find out your IP or something and grab your Wi-Fi or something like that. But
well, if you don't have it protected, I guess you could.
Yeah, I mean, don't you usually put some kind of password on them things or something like that?
yeah.
Mikey, are you still with us, buddy? Cough in 4 different languages if you can hear me.
Yeah, he might have some internet issues.
Oh, you mean I'm supposed to hang those up? You know me.
Hey, Richard, you got a to-do list on your refrigerator by any chance? You know why that just came up in my mind? I went.
Wife.
What?
Your to-do list is wife.
Are you gonna get me one of those wife translators?
Did Cleo heard what I just said? She just heard what I said. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble.
I always stick my foot in my mouth. I think she's gonna bum rush me one of these days if she ever sees me.
What was that?
I think she's gonna.
Did you?
No.
I didn't hear. I didn't hear.
Wife.
Oh, she said my to-do list is wife.
Oh, no, that's a good to-do list. That's really a good.
Oh
to-do
yeah.
list. Yeah.
You can hear me now?
Hey,
There he
Mikey.
is.
You had to switch microphones.
He's in Bacolod. Have you
Mark,
been there?
how you doing, man?
No, I don't think so.
Hey, great. I just wanted to come on and pimp the show for tonight. Sunday night with Mike show, 8 p.m. Philippines time, Sunday night. Tonight, me and Jerry Kudanian are going to be discussing finances and relationships in the Philippines.
Nice.
There we go. Yeah, it should be a good topic. We should have some fun. Be nice.
How,
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I bet you John Doe will be there if he's out of bed.
No doubt.
I'm sure he's listening to this right now as we speak.
Yeah, he'll probably be trashing us in the chat the whole time, but hey, makes for a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to have a stalker here and there once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with opposing viewpoints.
No, absolutely not.
Oh man,
You always learn something.
Yeah,
Okay, I just wanted to pimp the show. I got to get off here. We're gonna head up to Mamacao to hit the hot springs.
Ooh.
Hey,
brother.
why you won't do that? That's not good for you, you know.
Hey, the sulfur springs are good for the arthritis, man.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Well, just eat one of those bats, those giant fruit bats. Tell them I said hi.
Yeah, them are scary things, man. They remind me of them flying monkey guys on Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Oh man, they're huge. Those
Yeah,
are
they're
some
big.
Scary things. Hey, drive
They
careful.
call them flying foxes here.
Oh man,
They don't bother humans. They just eat fruit, huh?
They eat fruit. Yeah, they don't bother people.
Wow, cool.
Amazing.
But
But they're about as big as a fox. Yeah, they are big.
we're talking big.
They're scary looking around. When they fly around, they're kind of scary, but they don't come down low.
Oh, so they stay away from you. They're scared of you. That's cool.
Where's
Yeah,
They're all
See, that's where I want
What's
to
up
stay
in
in
the
the city. I'll wear a mask and stay in the city.
active volcanic hot spring.
Yeah.
Maybe they like that sulfur smell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a volcano not too far from here.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do they
Volcano.
charge you for something like that? Is this like a resort? You just walk in, or what do you pay for something like that?
Yeah, it's a resort. It's actually government owned though, and it's I think it's 100 pesos to get in the place, and then you pay. You can go all around. You can hike. There's like 7 waterfalls.
Is there like a
the hot springs?
is there like a
Hot
foreigner
springs, I think,
price?
is 50 pesos.
Is there like
No.
a foreigner price and a Filipino price?
No, everything's marked. Everything's posted.
Nice, because I see sometimes some of these places have like a foreigner price and a Filipino price. Do you guys ever see that?
Oh, all the time, man. Hey, I'll tell you, I just got hit by this recently. We were downtown. Girlfriend was buying stocks for her business, and I went in. I was waiting for her, so I went in a little hardware store they had, and I found some PVC on-off valves that we use in the greenhouses at home. So they were cheap, man. They're like 35 pesos for a 3/4 inch, 45 pesos for a 1 inch. That's dirt cheap. Those are like $5, $6, $7 at home. Right. So I was going to get a bunch, and just to double. And I saw the price on the shelf, but I wanted to double check with the girl. So I asked her, "Hey, what's the price on these?" And then across on the other counter was this old lady sitting there who was either probably the manager or the owner, and the girl asked her the price. The lady doubled what the price was on the shelf.
Oh, did you show her the price?
Then I told the girl, I don't think that's right. Come here, I'll show you what I think is the right price here on the shelf. Huh? And then the girl said, "Oh, yeah, okay." And then the old lady gave me a really nasty look.
Oh, but you know what? When you go to these parks, like these kind of governmental parks or state parks, wherever they go, some of them have like a foreigner price, and then some of them have a Filipino price. I see from time to time.
Actually, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like it could be 10 pesos for a Filipino. It might be 100 pesos to get in for a foreigner or something like that. And I guess
so. If you
I've also seen, hey,
Filipino, then you want to get half
foreigners.
What's that?
I've seen a couple places where you got to show you're a local. If you're a local, you get in for a price. If you're not, so you could actually just be a Filipino, like from a different island, and you're going to pay extra.
Really? Oh, okay. That sucks. But it is what it is.
The skin tax is alive and well here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, it sucks, but I guess
I don't think it's breaking your bank, though, Mikey.
One thing, I try to be aware. You be aware of the prices, have an idea what everything costs. Hey, I don't care if somebody wants to give me if they hit me for a couple pesos more than something's supposed to be. I usually won't say a darn thing. But when somebody tries to double or triple the price on me, I'm spouting off.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
We don't do that to anybody in America.
Christmas is coming around.
What's that, Kevin?
Right.
What's that?
I'm giving you notice that Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah, I got my tree up already.
Oh no! I mean, I was talking about like me.
Hey, Mike, it's time to go.
I know what you're talking about, Kevin. I was just at one.
I got a bad connection. I can't hear. What did you say?
I Kevin wants you to pay for your commercial.
Yeah, I can't hear. What?
This blood wasn't free. No, I had to tax it. This is not a paid commercial.
Yeah, my microphone's bad. What did you say?
Yeah, Kevin's going to let me pimp the show, but I'm going to pay for it.
Well,
there's a cost to pimping,
Yeah.
Have a safe trip.
Don't worry, Kevin. Hey, don't worry about it. Mikey Santa is here.
Oh shit. Oh.
Okay, I gotta go, guys. I'll see y'all later. Mary, see you Sunday night.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Yeah. You brought a little tear to my eye. Oh shit.
So, Kev, how far is Mikey going from where he lives? Is it a long distance or?
No, it's a 40-minute drive.
Is it a long distance or is it a lot of traffic?
Well, there's no traffic. Normally, it's just up the mountain. You can see it from the city. It's around 40-minute drive. It's an hour if there's traffic.
Mm-hmm.
From where to where?
From the city of Bacolod up the mountain
to the hot springs.
Oh, I see. It's
a wonderful.
Bacolod's right across from Iloilo, right? Just a ferry ride. Is that how it's set up?
Yeah. From Iloilo, yeah. And that's a high speed ferry that you can get on.
Oh, they got fast
Around maybe
boats. What, they got fast boats and ferries, or just the high speed ferry?
Yeah.
So, Kev, how far is it from Ilo?
Yeah,
Ilo?
good.
Because I just asked Cleo. She said that she's been to Ilo, but not Bacolod.
Well, you can see all three islands. I mean, you can see
What's it, about a 20-minute ride?
Gimeras, well, from Gimeras, it's 10 minutes. And yeah, around 20-minute boat ride, 25-minute boat ride if calm.
You know what? Speaking of Gimeras, there was a guy when I first started looking into the Philippines. I bought 3 books on Amazon, and one of the guys, I can't remember his name because I gave the books away, was from Gimeras. He was an American from Gimeras, married to a Filipino, and I can't remember his name, but he wrote a book, and I bought it on Amazon. I remember that. So,
sweet. Hey,
yeah.
Gimeras is a nice place.
It's a small island, right?
Well, it's I mean, bigger than Guam.
No, but it's not as big as Bohol or anything like that.
No, but
smaller than
I mean, it's an okay sized island, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, is it as big as Boracay? Bigger than Boracay, or is it smaller than Boracay?
Oh no, it's around 3 times bigger than Boracay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've heard that, Ray. They do have the best mangoes there.
I heard that too.
It's a protective mango farm.
I love that.
It's the best mangoes in the world are there.
In Guimaras? Oh, shit. It's 1 hour fast cat ferry from Bacolod to Iloilo.
How many knots do those fast cats go? About 18 knots or something like that? Is it?
Pretty fast. A lot of people, maybe some vehicles, like motorcycles, light vehicles.
Interesting. Well, is Mikey still on? I still see his
No, he's off.
Is he?
He leaves the shadow for a little while, and then they'll leave here. It's like a little delay.
Who was it, Mike? He was saying that the people in Bacolod are better dressed and stuff than a lot of other cities, and they dress up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bacolod is like a new city, but it's very, very well organized and policed. Police meaning like clean and everything. Ilo is a very old city, ancient city. The Japanese inhabited that island heavily.
Yeah, that guy does have balls, man, for leaving the USA with no money and stuff. And oh, geez.
What happened?
Who's that?
Rodney Jones was saying that Bama there, for picking up from his nowhere life and moving to another country with little or to no money, a lot of balls. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of guts. Oh yeah.
My grandfather always used to say, "Ignorance is bliss." You know, some people just don't. You know, you hate to be disparaging to people like that, but you know, sometimes they don't know any better.
Yeah, but to go that far, man, fuck.
Yeah.
He didn't have nothing to lose.
Well, yeah, I mean, he probably used to not having a lot of money, so for him that probably was nothing, you know.
All right.
I mean, he hitchhiked all the way across the country, I think, to get to, I don't know if it was Vegas or LA to take that flight.
Yeah.
To fly out, you know. So it's an interesting story. I started following him while he was on that trek. I remember he was doing videos when he was up in New York. Staying at a
New York.
Yeah, he was in New York in a shelter.
Holy cow.
Waiting to get I don't know if he was waiting to get a passport or whatever he was doing. Somehow he was in New York in a shelter, and from New York he thumbed all the way out to Vegas, from my understanding. Yeah.
Imagine if he went to Colombia, Jay, and became a Colombian drug lord or something. Became big.
Shit.
He's not really that bad. He's quite harmless. You know.
No, he isn't. He's not bad.
Yeah, you just find another girlfriend. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, just keep doing what you're doing and find yourself another girl. I mean, he just furnished his whole apartment, so.
I mean, his girlfriend was a pretty good-looking woman too, and she's very young.
Yeah.
What was her name? Myra.
Myra.
You gotta looking.
You gotta pick the next girl.
Here we go.
Oh my God, who is that?
Is that white chocolate?
Yeah.
Is that white chocolate?
You know it.
I knew somebody.
I didn't hear what you
left
said.
the door.
John. What did you say?
Yeah, I was saying pity the next girl that he's with.
You're gonna
You
be
know
the
what he
next girl
should
that he's with. What did you say?
Pity the next girl that he's with.
Oh,
He should find an ugly girl. Got some money.
You got a mic problem there, I think, John.
Yeah. Well, you should.
Kevin, Will Wonks is asking you what's up in your home state. Kevin's still on.
Yeah, I'm here.
His home state is Alaska, right?
Well, with something going on in Alaska?
Who's that?
Will Wonks.
Oh, I'm not sure.
You haven't been following the news or anything? I haven't either.
Yeah, I gotta do lawn. I think after church. You failed, you big dummy.
Hey, bring Will Wonks on. What the hell?
Yeah, get Will on, yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Who is he? I don't know who that is. Wonks.
Will Wonks?
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him around. He's pretty cool.
Open, I believe.
I think he said he was traveling to on business to up to Alaska or something, right?
Who will?
Yeah,
Oh.
he mentioned it.
I don't. Hey, John Doe, I don't see your thumbnail. That's really weird.
I don't know. I can see it.
You know what? Let me refresh my page here. It's kind of weird. Oh, there you are.
Obama should find himself an ugly girl that has money. Right?
Well, maybe there are no ugly girls around.
Yeah, but that girl, that she may have some brains, so I don't think she wants to deal with that low life.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Will, how you doing?
Great. I'm up here in your home state.
He's in Alaska.
Yep. I'm in Valdez.
How are they treating you there?
It's nice. It's nice, but it's cold. But it's nice. It's fog every day. It's
Yeah.
Like fog. The sun don't come up till like 9:30, and then it goes down. It goes down around 5.
Yep.
But spent a few days in Anchorage. I went to Valdez, drove through the mountains. Thompson Pass. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Went to a couple glaciers. Walked along Eagle River. We took a hike. It was pretty good. They shut down some areas because the bears are feeding on salmon, but it was pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but Eagle River is right out of town.
Man, it's beautiful. Beautiful here. But it's too cold. I wouldn't mind living here.
What are you doing? Just on vacation or on business? Or?
I got to do an assessment. I got to do a security assessment of a company. So,
okay.
So these are wireless companies out in the middle of nowhere, and
yeah. Oh, shit.
Yep. But it's fun. It's an interesting state.
It might be cool to live there for a while, but I don't know. You think you get bored over there?
Well, a lot of places are. Well, I probably get bored. But
I mean, if you're into hunting, fishing, and all that, I'm sure it's a great place to live. You know.
Yeah, it is.
It was. I drove through one place, and the outside temperature was 14 degrees outside. 12
really?
noon. 12
wow.
noon. Like
that
November.
sucks.
It's crazy. I know. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think you'll meet any Filipinos over there.
Actually, no. Actually, they're all over the place.
They're all, huh?
My hotel, the hotel
Yeah.
in Anchorage, the entire
Oh.
personnel was run by Filipinos. The general manager and there was a few, one Kano and a black lady were working there. The rest were all Filipinos.
Wow, that's generally pretty cold for
But the
them.
airport. Yeah, but you're getting a nice warm paycheck, so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, of course. And then here in Valdez was a bunch of Filipinos. I ran into them in the grocery store. So
Oh
they're
yeah.
all over the place.
Yep. Yeah,
My wife's with me. She was asking, "What are you all doing here?" And they're like, "Well, they all live in California, but it's too expensive, so they moved up here to Alaska."
That makes sense. Yeah, yeah,
So, yep,
yeah.
yep. So that's what's me. What's the latest?
I don't know. What's the latest? Nothing
what's the
much,
latest?
really.
just another day in the big
Yeah, really.
I heard Trump was in the
Dave
Philippines.
Phelps had a baby. His wife had a baby girl.
Yeah, I know. I got that. I got that on the thing. That his wife had a baby. But wasn't Duterte supposed to be in the
Other than
Philippines? Wasn't Trump supposed to meet Duterte in the Philippines?
He's in Japan right now, right? Or did he leave Japan and he's in the Philippines now?
I thought he was supposed to be in the Philippines today, right? Or tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Could be. I'm not sure. I thought I saw something live where he was in Japan or something.
Yeah, but then he was
But I'm
supposed to
sure-
stop in the Philippines for a day, and then he's supposed to go to. Then he's supposed to come up to Alaska because they're making a big deal about him coming up here during the week.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Everybody's out. Hey, Nick.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Nick.
Another day, man.
Hey, man, everything's good. Everything's good here. Stepping in the scene. Is there a particular topic
No,
to talk about today?
Not very much of a topic. We're just out hanging out a little bit,
Okay.
catching up, see what's going on in the show,
How you been?
see who's doing what to who, and well, Jay's still out there. Hey, buddy.
I think Raymond was saying Trump's in Japan now, and I guess he's going to be stopping in the Philippines the next day or so.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I heard
Yeah,
that
I seen a
Duterte
live
was
stream about that. I was watching.
Duterte was going to try to push that the Filipinos could come to the States on like a 30-day visa.
oh yeah, I heard something like that too.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty nice. It really would. So the Europeans can do it. The only thing I heard was he was going to exclude Mindanao.
Oh, really? So you think Trump's going to agree to that?
I think he would agree to it, except for Mindanao. There might be some restrictions. They have to prove they have a job or something. I don't know.
Well, I think also that if they're going to do a 30-day visa to mostly, I don't know, is it going to be still selective on which Filipinos can come, or they just have to show a certain amount of money when they come in through the when they leave the country or something like that? There might be some kind of restriction like that.
Else can get visas now to come to the United States.
I heard they were going to try to do it like the Europeans. That's what the Philippines were pushing. It. Like the Europeans
Really?
can come for 30 days without any problem.
Yeah, but it's going to be kind of tough because if you just start letting anybody in and they don't have any money, you know, then they're going to get stuck here. I mean, that's going to create a lot of problems, I think.
Yeah, I don't see it happening. They're going to have to prove they have some kind of job or regular income.
Well, you know,
I think they would let them.
Well, that's the existing situation. My girlfriend's sister got a 10-year multi-entry visa to the US.
Stop.
Man, your mic is really.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
your mic's
John,
really
your mic.
messed up,
Your
John.
mic all jacked up, John Doe.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing. Hey, you know what? In the old days, I remember when I used to travel around in Europe on the trains, when customs used to come up to you. This is before the euro came into play, you know. Like with American passports, they would let you, no problems. But I remember I was sitting with some guys that had African passports from Kenya or whatever. They had to show X amount of money on them for the customs to let them through. It was really weird at the next border stop.
Well, they get lost in the system. They don't ever get them back home.
Right, they're not going to be able to get them back home.
I was saying my girlfriend's sister has a 10-year multi-entry visa to the U.S.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know somebody
Thank
that's
you.
got it.
Thank you.
Yep. Yeah,
But is she a Filipino?
Yes.
yeah. Yeah, I know somebody that has that that's Filipino also here. 10 years, multi-entry.
The only thing with applying for a tourist visa is it costs them what $600 and they can get denied and they don't get the money back if they get denied.
For what? For what type of visa?
For a tourist visa.
Well, no, the tourist visa, unless they really hike the price up, the tourist visa application for a tourist visa is $130 at the
Is it
Manila
the?
embassy.
But
Now
they
they
still
may
don't
have.
get it back if they get. They still don't
Oh
get it
no, no.
back if they get denied.
Well, you know what they do is the Manila embassy gives out 1,000 applications a day, and they only approve about 10%. So it's a big money maker
Oh,
for
Yeah.
the American
Yeah.
embassy there.
Oh, thanks for the $130, but
Oh
you're
yeah,
not approved.
yeah. It's a big money. Well, these embassies are money makers, guys. That's what they are. I mean, besides
Well,
other.
look at it
Besides,
this way, Jerry. Look at it this way. The girl's probably spending some sponsor's money to try to get the visa so
oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah,
he can get
definitely.
his honey
I'm right.
Yeah, I
Have
don't know.
you,
U.S.
you guys stood for the embassy. Have you seen what it's like there?
Yeah, I've been on front of the embassy, long lines, man. when my wife went for her what is it, her embassy interview, for the K1. I mean, I'm sorry, for the spousal visa. I mean, it's a long line, and you have to. Anytime you go to that embassy in Manila, man, you gotta basically make an appointment like at least a couple of months ahead of time. Probably around, I'd say about 6 to 8 weeks ahead of time to get a time slot to go in and do whatever business you want to take
I
care
was
of.
with
and
my
stuff.
wife in
You know,
2000. We were engaged, but I was with her when I was with her at the appointment. They have like you got to get an appointment that says you gotta be there at 6 o'clock or
Right,
7 o'clock or whatever, and then people start lining up at 2 o'clock.
right.
Then they let you in. They don't let you in before 7 or they don't let you in before 8. They let groups of people in. They sit there in these huge like tents and move around, and then finally you get your appointment. And they're out of there by 2 o'clock because everyone wants to go home early. But
Well, right,
they
but I mean,
start lining up at 2.
if you have a 7 o'clock appointment in the morning, even though there's people in front of you, you will go up to the front of the line, as a Filipino because you have an appointment.
They
But
have
if
different
you're
lines. They have a line
yeah,
that says 7 o'clock line,
right, yeah,
5 o'clock line, 9 o'clock line. You can't
yeah.
get in the wrong line. And there's a line before the line, and they start lining up at 2 in the morning. And
Yeah, I mean, if you're an American, it's cool though. You just cruise right on through. There's a line for the Americans.
no, I had to stand with my Filipino.
But did you
Americans
had to
get
go
it.
to the interview? You had to go to the interview?
I didn't have to, but I went with
Oh,
her.
she went. Oh, I see.
It's
Yeah.
better. It's better if you go with them to an interview because they're by themselves. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, it was interesting. You know what happened to my wife when she went for her interview? I wasn't there. She was in there. Her interview questions were for 5 minutes. They asked her, "Where are you going?" She goes, "Chicago," and they said, "Okay, thank you." And then there you go, move on forward. And that was it. Or I think they might have asked my name. What's your husband's name or something? And that was it. She was just laughing. And then, we studied for the interview. We did all that shit. She had all the paperwork. Didn't have to pull anything out. It's kind of like she got lucky, basically.
Yeah, ours was they did. We went for the fiance visa.
Yeah, that's different.
Ours was they didn't ask for none of this picture bullshit. Like people think you need a photo album that shows you did things together. No, we didn't have to do that. We just went there. But I knew a couple of people at the embassy anyways, because done some work with them. But they asked how we met. They asked me, for example, you guys go to movies? I said, what kind of movies? I said, well, we went to some Tagalog movies. They asked me the titles of them. I think I went to what was called The Mistress's Wife or something, And I told her name a couple titles. She laughed and said, you really went to those stupid Tagalog movies? I said, yeah. She said, approved. See you later.
Yeah. I think it's mostly if you got your paperwork in order, they don't really mess with you,
No.
But if there's any red flags that pop up, then they'll kind of ask you some questions.
If you got pictures and you got kids and they look like you, it should be no problem.
It should be no problem. For sure.
I didn't see many people get denied. The only people I saw get denied were, I don't think anybody got denied when I was there. It's just they told them you're missing this paperwork, or you're missing birth certificate, or you're missing parental allowedness, parental permission, or parental advice. because I guess if you're 25 and 26, you need parental advice. And if you're like before that, you need parental consent under the age, I think under the age of 24. And yeah, some old geezers there with their, with their 19-year-old fiancés. And they're like, what do I need? What do I need my piece of paper? She's an adult. And they're like, sorry, this is Filipino law. This is not our law. She has to go get a parental consent form to marry, even if they're, up to 23, I think. Yeah.
Is it that high? But you know what? There was a young girl that was in front of my wife, in line when she did the interviews and all that. That girl, they interviewed her. My wife said before her at least 30 minutes, and she was still there when my wife was, going through the process. So I don't know. I think if there's a big age difference, they may say something, they may interrogate the girl a little bit more. But in general, if you're going to get denied, you're going to get denied during the NVC process. And again, that's for the spousal visa, because I don't know how the K-1 works, the paperwork.
The same way.
Is it the same way through the NVC? Yeah, that's where they're going to terminate. They'll come up and say, hey, termination of application or whatever, and then you just stop. And that's where you get basically terminated. So.
Yeah. Like I said, only people missing papers. I think a couple people, they found something in their physical work and told them to go back and get another doctor's physical before they. That's all I saw.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we did ours in 5.5 months from the beginning of putting in the petition, the I-130 petition to USCIS, until my wife actually got the stamp in her passport. It was 5.5 months, the visa in her passport.
Ours took 2.5 months.
Yeah, but for a spousal visa, that's actually pretty good. Dude.
Oh yeah, no, actually 2.5 months. In fact,
for a K-1, that's actually really good too. 2.5 months.
I even told a guy he was having so much issues with his spousal visa. I said, just divorce her, engage her, and it's a lot quicker, and then you can remarry. Because you can get divorced in 2 weeks in Vegas. Yeah, you can get divorced in Nevada in like 2 weeks. So just get a divorce in Nevada, or Mexican divorce is a day. For Guam, I think it's a day too. Just get divorced in a day, and then propose to her and apply for the K-1 visa.
Yeah, do that.
So pretty interesting. Hey guys, I'm gonna call it quits.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my meds and I'm gonna go straight to bed.
Well,
yesterday I lingered too long and crap happened, so I'm gonna call it quits. I'll talk to you guys most likely Monday, and I'm gonna have a busy week.
All right,
next week.
All right, bro.
Guys, I appreciate hanging out. Jerry, thanks for all your help, and all you other guys. Richard, thanks you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later on.
Later.
Mr. Porter and Santai 7 and Jason. Thumbs up. All right, you guys. I'm out of here. Big Kevin saying bye.